Hey, I'm Dan Persons. You want to know what's going on? Here's what's going on. So, we do know there is going to be an Independence Day 2 because there were so many questions raised by the first film, like how did the Empire State Building get in the middle of Fifth Avenue? I've been here 30 years, never saw that. We do have a release date. It is July 3rd, 2015, which makes sense. Roland Emmerich will be directing once again. Question now is, who will star in the film? Well, according to movies.com, Emmerich was in New York City for a Q&A on White House Down, and he dropped a few hints. First big hint, Will Smith will not be starring. Too big, too expensive, but Emmerich is hoping to lure him back for a bit part, sort of a passing the flag sort of thing. So, who pretty much is a lock for this new Independence Day? Well, Bill Pullman and Jeff Goldblum look like they're going to be coming back. Bill Pullman, of course, played the president, and I think it'd be sort of neat if in this film he was still the president after all these years, because really, who's going to kick him out after all of that? It does raise the question, though, about what they're going to do about the initials. If you remember, the original Independence Day was promoted with the initials ID4. I think it was the first time that was done, and it didn't make much sense, actually, but it did catch on. A lot of other films after that have used that formula for promotion. But now you've got Independence Day 2. So how do you condense that? ID4 2, ID4 square, ID4 square, ID8, idiate? Probably not idiate. Not a lot of ideation going on in Hollywood these days. You recognize this? This is the shuttlecraft Galileo, believe it or not, the original shuttlecraft from the original Star Trek series. This was taken around 2012. Time had not been kind to it, obviously. It had a tortured history after the series went through a number of hands. Not all of them treated it kindly. Last time, in 1993, a group of people tried to restore it, but they weren't really successful, and it's been sitting around pretty much ever since, until Adam Schneider, an avid collector of Trek filming miniatures, picked it up at auction. He brought it to a boat restoration facility in New Jersey, sunk about $100,000 into it, and most recently he's put up some photos on the web about the restoration process. And what does $100,000 get you? Boom! That's what it gets you. That's the way you treat Trek history. Man, that's pretty. It probably looks better here than it did when they were filming the original series. This was filmed in standard definition for TV. They weren't all that concerned that their props looked pristine. This is in New Jersey, by the way. I could go see it. I will go see it. I might go see it. Life tends to intervene in my travel plans. But, wow. You know what? If you want to check out the photos yourself, you can go to Galileo Restoration.com. And Adam, great work, and thank you. Modern Distributors has released the trailer for a new horror film, Jug Face. It's sort of a Southern Gothic sort of thing, but with some rather curious twists to it. Sean Young stars in it, and Larry Fessenden is also in it as well. Hiya, Larry. Good seeing you again. Let's check out the trailer right now.
The pit has spoken. It is an honor to be chosen to be with it in this world. You know that. But without the blood, waters, the pit would heal no one.
I want to see if you've been fooling around before you shame all of us.
Pit'll make it right. It always does.
Has the pit ever taken a baby?
They ain't gonna test you. And you better blame it on somebody else. I don't care who.
now Dwyer is gonna search his place again, and if he does not find a jug face, well then we wait. We wait until the pit guides his hand to make another.
What if the face I see ain't the right one?
Never been wrong before, have you?
Dwyer! What did you do?
You think you can just turn your back on us?
Maurice!
You all right?
It's all my fault. Whose blood is that?
Ada didn't tell you.
Tell me what?
The pit wants what it wants.
Okay, I admit I'm intrigued by that. And when Larry Fessenden is in something, I figure I got to check it out anyway. Jugface was written and directed by Chad Crawford Kinkle. It's his feature film debut. Good luck with that, Chad. It'll be opening on August 9th. And that's it for now. Check out more stuff over at cfqonline.com.